Mistakes that may have led to a manufacturing plant putting the community in danger are being remedied.
WCCO's investigation into water gremlin found state and county agencies weren't talking to each other. So no one regulating the White Bear Township plant had the full picture of problems, including toxic air emissions, hazardous waste issues, and kids sickened by lead. That was in late 2019. Now, the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency and Ramsey County have entered into what's called a joint powers agreement. WCCO's Jennifer Merrily explains why this should lead to safer communities.
The White Bear Township community has endured a lot over the last 3 years. Since it was discovered a manufacturing plant released excessive, illegal, and cancer-causing levels of a toxic chemical into the air.
It was constant finger pointing at the beginning.
There was a lack of, cross-agency communication and understanding about who should be handling what.
These two know. They live near Water Gremlin, and they formed a strong community advocacy group aimed at preventing another community from being subject to dangerous pollution.
If agencies had been talking with each other, they might have started to see something that might have made them want to dig deeper and put a stop to this a whole lot earlier.
WCCO investigated the company for years. One report on workers unknowingly taking home lead and poisoning children led to a temporary shutdown of the plant and court oversight. We discovered state and county agencies were working in silos and weren't sharing information about Water Gremlin.
This again raises the question, could state agencies have done more sooner to raise the red flag and protect the community?
A year later, the Office of the Legislative Auditor began investigating what happened. The legislative watchdog issued a scathing report citing several deficiencies with state agencies when it came to oversight and regulation. One of them, that an unclear division of hazardous waste enforcement responsibilities between MPCA and Ramsey County may have contributed to Water Gremlin's lack of compliance. Now, a joint powers agreement in place, a document that says the two agencies will share information, training, and resources, and they'll conduct some joint inspections.
We're always looking for ways to learn from events of the past.
Doug Wetstein is the Industrial Division Director at the MPCA.
It will improve overall compliance and enforcement level in these facilities.
So potentially if something's going wrong on one side or the other, we'll know sooner.
Correct. That's the goal.
We'll take a roll call on the items that have been moved.
Radon?
Aye.
Following the Water Gremlin fiasco, Ramsey County Commissioners unanimously voted to pass the JPA. It's implemented by the county's Environmental Health Division.
There wasn't any really specific direction around how that coordination would work. And so that's what that JPA does, is it sort of gives another level of protection.
The community has learned change takes time, but with engagement and tenacity, it can come.
It gives me the encouragement to keep going, that people are listening, that people do care, that people are coming alongside of us to help make change.
Jennifer Merrily, WCCO 4 News.
MPCA has a similar agreement with Hennepin County. The agency is currently working with 2 other metro counties on joint powers agreements.